keep the gold ball here. They understand what it takes and how difficult it is and how fortunate you have to be. So, of course, it's always good when you finish on the top, but with the group of seniors that we had last year that were great leaders and decided to be special, it was a great finish to a good year. You know, it's that time of year around here. It's time to go play some football. So far the attitude has been good. They've been working hard, trying to get better a little each day.
It's a really big deal, but being a senior now, I want to do it my senior year. You know, that was special, but it's time to get it one more time.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma, the UMAC Trophy case is full of accomplishments, one state title after another. But few can boast the level of achievement earned by Coach Garcia's 2012 Union Redskins. In fact, it's never been done before. The perfect season, the quest for Oklahoma's 6A state title.
And they started going, I started getting really excited.
You know, right there, you're at that high, you're thinking, we got this thing. And then all of a sudden it's a miss, and he's going down the floor, your heart starts to sink, and then when it came off, it's just total excitement and jubilation. So, you know, you get those emotions, they go from high to low and back up to the top. So.
On the move as Cooper Nunley hands off to number 5, Cameron Booty, the recent move in from Richardson, Texas. He powers forward before taken down at the 44-yard line, picking up the first down. Trojans get it to start the second half, and Booty turns it on, breaking a tackle and rushing past midfield before getting forced out of bounds in Union territory. A quick 3-and-out by the Redskins put Jinx back in control, leading to its big run from Cameron Booty up the Jinx sideline and into the end zone, 39 yards for the TD. Later in the drive, Nunley airs it out again, this time to number 21, Austin Casillas, who gets forced out of bounds at the 10-yard line, giving the Trojans a first down and putting them in the red zone. It wouldn't be the backyard ball, though, without that one memorable play, the one that people will talk about for years to come. And here it is, 3rd and 5. Jinx deep in their own territory, down by 3. 30 seconds left in the game when Nunley, out of the shotgun, looks and fires deep over the middle to Harding. It's a foot race as number 4 beats the defender and takes it 76 yards to the house. The crowd is ecstatic. They're hugging on the Jinx sideline as the Trojans have done it, coming from behind and taking the lead late in the 4th.
Well, rowing started about 150 years ago, and it was sort of, in America, it was that Yale versus Harvard boat race. And I think back in the day, there were 200,000 people watching that Yale-Harvard boat race.
I just really was interested in it, and so I started, and then I immediately just fell in love with it, and I just can't stop. I've been doing it a year, and I feel like I've been doing it forever. It's amazing.
Now we've got, I would say somewhere in the region of 15 or 16 teams in this region competing for regional titles and national titles.
Right now, We do training on ergometers. We call them ergs for short. And mostly we do 2Ks or 2,000 meter races. And we try and get as fast as possible. Right now, it takes me 7 minutes and 18 seconds.
Well, the erg time is, it just kind of tests how much power you have. And it's on this little beautiful machine right here. Nobody really likes the erg, but you know, you have to do it in order to win races.
Special Olympics is designed for anyone 8 and older to participate. We have been here since 1969. It was started by the Southeast Tulsa JCs. The very first event was at the University of Tulsa.
2012 Athlete of the Year with the Ink Trojan and Asher Award.
Yes, Asher is this year's Rhonda Tolliver Athlete of the Year, and we have a process every year that athletes, coaches, families, volunteers can be nominated.
I won my first gold medal in Stillwater, and I couldn't believe it was going to be me, and that's what I like about it.
Asher is awesome. Asher works harder than any athlete I've seen in a long time. He is one of the hardest working kids, and we have a PE class, and he always gets everybody excited to do whatever they need to do.
It's funny being a volunteer because, like, anybody who volunteers knows that it's not all glamorous, and you do a lot of work, a lot of behind-the-scenes work. Obviously, we work for weeks to get ready for, you know, a one-day's event. But to be quite honest, it doesn't take much to really feel satisfaction about this. When you see them get their awards, and you see them, you know, that their hard work paid off, and that you have done something to give them a chance to compete, that's kind of where you really feel that you've done something good.
Evans hangs in there and with the count full, pushes one just out of the infield in the gap at second, and BA has one man on. Moncton comes in to run for Evans, takes too big of a lead off, and Barkfeld with the pick to first. O'Brien quickly gets the ball to second, ending the inning with one hit, no score, and nobody left on. Strike 3 on Mason O'Brien gets away from Ziegler. They get the out, but not before moving 2 runners into scoring position. Next up, Brandon Hale, who draws the walk, and the Rams now have the bases loaded. With one out and runners around the horn, Coach Turner puts the squeeze on. Crocker pushes it back to the pitcher, but the hurried throw from Evans misses Ziegler's glove. He acts fast, keeping anyone else from scoring.
I grew up in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and had a great experience, obviously, playing all the different sports and so forth. Was pretty heavily involved in football and wrestling most of my time growing up, and was part of a state championship wrestling team in 1986 at Shawnee High School. And the interesting thing is, my third year, I was able to coach for Bill Blankenship here at Union as an assistant. I got the defensive line job here. We had a pretty good football player named Justin Fuente at the time at quarterback, and he led us to quite a few wins over the next couple of years. I think probably the most satisfying thing that I get out of coaching is watching kids celebrate.